story about the thing is that you have to watch it. But I'm just telling you that it's not a love triangle. आशीर्वाद देना चाहिए. आशीर्वाद दे. God bless you. लक्ष्मण जी ने आशीर्वाद दिया मुझे. Look, like ये तो अभी जो हुआ है, like the Ramayana इतना boom, the serial had boomed so much.
Right.
So I had my own journey.
See, everybody in this land, everybody has to struggle. I cannot struggle for him. I mean, like, I'm like just mentioning that Bachchan Saab can't struggle for Abhishek.
So then people ask me like, what's your first love? So my first love.
Joining me for a conversation today is an amazing father-son duo, and welcoming Sunil ji and Krish for this amazing chat. इस chat के पीछे का reason है Krish का नया song, and I'm sure all of you all must have seen the poster because it's literally everywhere on the internet और सब जन share कर रहे हैं and everything. But सबसे पहला reaction, sir, what was your reaction when you saw the poster? When you saw your son on a poster?
See, first of all, like, I would like to tell you one thing. This is the first time ever. I mean, like, nowhere till date we have come together. This is the first time we are coming on your this program. Absolutely, I'm feel honored and feel proud. Like, he's coming up and he's doing it something independently, without support.
Right.
That's a great thing. That's really something which I'm proud of him.
Have you seen the
like
song?
Sorry?
Have you seen the song?
No, not completely, but in bits.
Bits, right.
Yes, and I don't want to see also because
I'm keeping the suspense.
If I see the song, so maybe I'll, I'm like comment on it, or maybe I'll just try to interfere in that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted them to do whatever they want to do it, and it's because see, it's their life.
Right.
It's their life. They have to, they have to walk on their path. I'm like, I can't walk on behalf of them.
Right.
So amazing. It is let them decide. I mean, like, until unless some see, first time they are doing it, so definitely might be some teething problems are there, some other things comes up. So then only you learn slowly, gradually, So I'm wishing
it's
him
like
and everyone.
It's like couple of years he didn't know also. Like I don't think so he knew. Like I was going into acting also. That's why I told him when I was doing my period of with Nikhil Advani. So that's why he came to know that I'm into acting.
Okay, so Krish, coming to you, tell me, like, what was the whole shooting process like? Because I assume this was done before the lockdown, so you guys could actually explore, multiple locations. And I've seen a bit of BTS also, which Abhishek shared. And, I saw so many different locations. There was a night setting, there was a day car sort of setting. So tell me what were the ups and downs.
When this Jiu Kaisa happened, so I was involved in the scripting process also. So it was basically our whole thing that we'll get into. And I told them that I don't want a typical music video because this song is a very, like, it's a emotion. It's an emotion, and I want ki thoda like if you see music videos, I want different location. I want a full, if you have 4 minutes or 5 minutes for a song, I wanted to show you the whole movie in a song.
Right.
So that was my basic idea. I told them that was my thing. So for that we went scripted, and when we started, when we got Meghna and Shivani also on board, they all were very excited and everything, and we started shooting. We had so many problems also. We had one location, we had an outdoor shoot, and the whole cast is there, and we had to shoot this scene because this was an important scene, and it started raining. For 2 days it started raining over there.
God.
And we were like, what do? We cannot shoot it because we don't want that continuity jump and everything. So we waited for 2 days, 3 days. We came back again. It was not in Bombay. It was on the outskirts of Pune. So we came back again, and then again a week later we went back over there and we again shot over there. So it was it became a long process, but then I feel that it was worth it. It was worth it.
Amazing. We cannot wait for the outcome, and I'm sure the audience is also super excited to watch all of y'all on screen and see what the magic is, because lockdown mein, we see only like ghar ke andar ke videos and all of that. So this is going to be an amazing breather for everyone to see the outside of Bombay on a screen. But what was his reaction? Like, did he want you to become an actor? Ya fir he was like, there's no pressure, do whatever you feel like?
Yeah, he was like no pressure. It was like he used to just guide me.
See, I tell you one thing, because this profession, like especially the acting profession, or maybe a other part of the industry also, like whatever is that, there's no criteria, there's no education for it. If you say gain a degree of a doctor or maybe a engineer or maybe an advocate, you definitely get into that and you achieve with your qualification and your experience. Here you may be talented, you may be very good looking, but the luck which plays a lot in this profession. If you're lucky, definitely hard work is important, no doubt about it, but luck is also very important, because we have seen that there are so many good actors, they are nowhere. The good looking people are nowhere, right? So that's what I advised him. I advised him, look, whatever you want to do it, I have no problem. Only thing is that you should be prepared to accept. If nothing comes on your way, you should be ready for that. That's very important, because see, you expect something and it doesn't come on your way, so automatically you feel setback. So I don't want him to feel setback. So that's what I wanted to prepare him, and I said, all right, you jump, no doubt about it, but at the same time you should be prepared for it.
Right.
And so this is his wish. He wanted to join, and I said, I'll support you, and whatever the way I can guide you, I'll definitely guide you.
Of course. It's such a huge honor to actually listen to tips from you, because you have done a show which is even now, when you watch it, people get goosebumps and they are so connected to the character, and of course the legendary story that you've played. Tell me, what are the do's and don'ts, if you have to tell, like when you look out at people today who are working in the industry, kabhi, they sort of become emotionally weak, even more so now. Like, you must be reading in the news also that there are so many actors, jo emotionally weak ho jate hain, and they just sort of face some crisis emotionally or financially. What is your advice to those people? And of course, Krish as well, because now he's taken his first step into this.
See, first of all, that you should have a fallback, and the sense like you should have a side by side something. If there is nothing works out in this line, then at least you have something to work out financially, or backup kind of a thing. It's very important. That is the most, I think, that most important factor that should be. A second thing is that, you see, if you should know when you're looking at the mirror, or maybe some people are criticizing you. You should be prepared for the worst criticism and worst circumstances. That should be the you can say that the strong point of a person. I'm like, in this line, if you want to. So that you have to be prepared for it. Number two, the most important, if there is something, success is not there. So it is not your fault. It is the fault of the circumstances. You have to accept that.
Right.
So this is what I would like to advise people. It's not that you are less talented or your personality is not there to do this work. Because see, in today's time, if you go to see, any personality can fit into this line. Now the criteria is no more there, like you have to be chocolate looking boy, then only you can be, You can, like, we do have actors, and I don't want to name, but they're not very good looking at all. But they are very talented. And they're surviving because of their talent only.
Of course.
So the thing is that, you have to be talented, and at the same time, you have to be lucky. If your talent is 50%, even 40%, but you have talent, your luck has to be 60%. This is what I feel. Yeah. And rest is destiny. If it is there, it is there. If it is not there, it's not there. So don't just get disheartened and depend on this line only. You have to have a fallback, and the fallback will always support you and give you a confidence. That confidence is very important in this profession.
Right. And Krish, when you listen to all of this, and even otherwise also, like, people must be telling you that, you have this sort of legacy जिसका responsibility आपको लेना है, you have to do good work and all of that. Is there sort of pressure?
Look, like ये तो अभी जो हुआ है, like the Ramayana इतना boom, the serial had boomed so much. नहीं तो I had like no, I don't think so. No one knew that. I never told anyone also because I didn't want that thing to be there over there. So no one knew that. तो अभी सबको पता चला. It's not that मेरा first year music video. I've done the show also with Star Plus with Nikhil Advani. So I had my own journey. I took advice from everyone. So it's like taking everyone's advice and then using your own mind. I had that. I went on my own journey. I gave auditions. जो भी होता है, I did on my own. Nothing.
See, everybody in this line, everybody has to struggle. I cannot struggle for him. I mean, like, I'm like just mentioning that Bachchan Saab can't struggle for Abhishek. He is such a legendary actor, and I think that he is the star of the millennium, you can call it. But Abhishek has to fight his own battle.
True.
He is a very talented boy. I think that he's done very good job also in his work and all that. But at the same time, again, it's a destiny, which I feel plays a very important role.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's all about destiny.
Krish, I see you with two girls on the poster, and of course I'm going to ask them who gets the guy, but you tell me how was it shooting with both of them, and just the storyline. Everybody seems very excited because जब trio दिखता है तो it's something which is rare, वरना usually we see like duos and a couple song and all of that, but this seems intense.
Yeah, so basically Meghna and Shivani are my friends, like from years they are my friends. So Aditya, the production, whose production it is, he was my friend long ago, and then he was in Whistling Woods. He was studying over there. Then he came up with this project. I'm starting my own production, and I have this song. And the singer also. The first time he made me hear the song, I was like, "Story? I don't want to hear the story." I was like, "Nahi, bas ye karna hai." I was like that because the song was so soothing and it connected so well. And shooting with Meghna and Shivani has always been fun with. Like I've always loved them, and they have loved me back. And like it was a fun shoot only.
Right.
And the story about the thing is that you have to watch it. But I'm just telling you that it's not a love triangle.
Oh, is it? That is now interesting because agar love triangle nahi hai, to what are three people doing together? I'm sure audience बहुत excited होगी. But sir, I have to ask you this that now you see so many young talents जिनको internet के through भी एक platform मिल रहा है, like Born Bros is there of course as a label who took the song and is now releasing it, or be it like all these movies that are coming out on Hotstar or Netflix and all these platforms. How do you see it? Because like when you started, there was none of this to sort of show your talent. And now, like you can get together with friends, make a video, put it on YouTube and all of this. What is your take on this?
I think this today is easy, I feel, compared to our time when we started our career. Because today you don't need any person to explore you, Basically, if you're talented and if you feel you are worth it, you can make your own video on a small, like mobile also. Everybody has got a camera on mobile. They can make and they keep loading it. And definitely, if you've got a content and if you've got something personality, if you can appeal to the people, they will definitely look or hook onto your product and all that. So once you become popular among the audience, so automatically the makers or the filmmakers or maybe serial maker or whatever, there are chances they'll pick you up. Because you're already known an audience. I mean, like, to the audience kind of.
Of course.
So I think it's easy for the person in today's time than our time, Our time, we didn't have in fact, the easily available camera also. So we have to circulate photographs. We used to circulate photographs. Then sometimes people used to select us with the photograph. Sometimes they used to ask us to give audition. So this kind of a thing was there that time. Those time was definitely much tougher than the today's time.
You know, do you have any sort of childhood memory, Krish, where you remember, you know, like going on a set and feeling like, "Ki, this is where I belong," or like, you know, watching your father do his thing and just feel like you are picking up something subconsciously?
See, when he was a small, I think 3-4-year-old, and that time I started my production also, the small, you know, the television programs I was making and all that.
Right.
So, you know, I didn't have a much place to keep the production stuff somewhere. So I used to keep it in the house. So where the trunk used to be kept, he was so curious. So I'm like interested in seeing what is inside the trunk. So every day, I think 3-4 times he used to go near the trunk, open the trunk and see the trunk and get the, you know, smell of the trunk. The inside the smell, the shooting, there is a different kind of smell you get, you know, with the makeup and then other things. So it's a different kind of a smell which used to get, and he used to love that smell. So I used to tell him that time also, I think that ये राज कपूर की आत्मा है इसके अंदर जो इतना इसको शूटिंग के ट्रंक से प्यार है, you know.
So that people ask me like, what's your first love? So my first love, when I saw the camera for the first time, I remember I fell in love with the camera. I don't know, I just saw it and I felt like,
Fascinating.
ये मेरा प्यार है. So that was that moment for me, and I always loved shootings and all. I like the craft also. So I thought, why not just let's see.
Did you pursue like any sort of, you know, like course or something, ki, you know, like let me do an acting course, ya fir what was it like?
No, basically I never did some acting course, but I learned from, I assisted Parvarish, I assisted production
my
also.
production also he assisted.
I assisted, yeah, and I made a lot of short films, and also I have learned via practical only. I have not gone to any courses.
You
or
were doing
anything.
with Makarand also, na?
Yeah, I was with Makarand Deshpande for this also, theatre also. I did a play
Yeah.
with him also,
Right,
Prithvi. So I never believed in courses.
right.
Because see, I don't know, somehow I feel that these course, whatever the teachers, what teaches you, they can teach the technicality. They can't
Right.
bring out the talent
Theory.
from you.
True.
Yeah, they can teach the angles, they can teach how to face the camera, how to gain the confidence, but the talent which is inborn. See, expression. Because see, I think that, you know, somewhere every human is an actor.
Right.
Why I tell you one thing, like if you see a small baby, you know, I'll just give you an example of a small baby. When baby is crying, maybe sometimes baby pretend to cry. They are not crying, but they pretend to cry because they want attention. You know, so even they are actors. But some actors grow, like, you know, that talent, that quality, they grow in them, and then they become an actor. Or some people can't.
Right.
Basically, acting is an expression. How you express the thoughts, what you have inside you, or the feeling which you have, or maybe something which you believe in. You know, that's what I feel as acting.
Right. You are
Expressing
an
an
institute in yourself, because you know, like even listening to you is like there is so much insight that I am also getting into this, that probably I'll also think that maybe Sir ne bola that it's all inside, and you know, you can also get it out.
And apart from that, I feel that you should be a good observer.
Right.
You know, very good observer you should be, and you should have a good memory to observe that situation and keep it in your mind. And as in when you require, you should take it out. Have you seen buffalo or animal?
Yes.
I'll just give you an
I
example.
have.
They eat, you know, and then they sit down and then take it out and then they chew. Have you seen that? Have you
Right.
observed that?
Yes, I have.
See the video, you'll learn this thing, because see, the actor should do that, I feel. So there are many examples you'll get from various animal, various people. Like see, when I go on road, if I see on a signal the beggar, you know, you see the beggar, how they come near your car or something like that, they'll start, their expression is so, I'm like, you can say the Oscar winning expression they give, you know, and they'll make their faces and they'll do, and within no time, once you give them what they require, like, you know, 5-10 rupees, whatever is that, and that moment you give them, their expression totally will change.
Right.
So these are the things which one has to learn from everything. Every step of life you learn. Every human being who come across you, you learn.
Right.
And that is, you should keep in your mind. And as and when you require, you put it. In fact, I showed him, somebody has sent me the walk, maybe a 30-40 type of different walk, the video.
Wow.
How the waiter will walk, how the wrestler will walk, how the fighter will walk, how the musician will walk. So different type of walks is being shown, and this is a very good learning. This is how you observe and you can learn.
Amazing. Now, Krisha, if I have to ask you, the name of the song is Jiyu Kaise. If you have to pick something jiske bina you can't live, what will it be? It could be materialistic also, like, phone.
Food.
So, matlab,
Jiyu Kaise without food. A big foodie. I love everything. I eat everything. I love trying different cuisines and all. I love food. So I can say Jiyu Kaise without. I cannot live without food.
But beta, you have to live without food.
That's the irony. That's the irony of it.
right.
That's the irony of it. Like I have to, because maintain to karna padega. But when I get a chance, I go crazy. I go crazy. कोई cheat day होता है ना?
Right.
वो cheat day वही.
How have you guys been, like quarantine and lockdown में हम लोग कितने सारे लोगों को देख रहे हैं, like they are cooking something or the other, या फिर कुछ ना कुछ experiment कर रहे हैं. Are you guys also bonding over all these things जो घर में मतलब कुछ ना कुछ काम करना या all of that?
Yeah, everything, because the servants are not there, no.
True.
Without the servant, they are not there, so everything you have to do it. Yeah,
Right.
jhadu pocha to kapda to, like if washing machine is not working, then you have to wash clothes also.
Oh my God.
I am figuring out different kinds of workout I can do to maintain myself. That's the main agenda of myself right now in this quarantine. कि workout कैसे करें?
But when was the last time when you guys got so much time to spend together? Like, abhi to 4 mahine se, because I assume that, both of y'all work, y'all have, like your own things. So, to get together and, like sit for an interview or probably just watch a movie or anything, when was the last time you had gotten such a beautiful time?
Last time is this time.
This is the time. This is the last time.
And, like also people are really interested to know that when is the song coming out and all the details, where is it going to come out? So if you can share it yourself.
So this song is going to come out on 15th July on the Brown Rose Record channel.
Right.
And yeah, it's going to be crazy. Please watch it over there.
So what are your
it's something
wishes?
good.
So what are your wishes for Krish and also the entire team?
I wish them a very good luck, great success, and I feel that the audience should watch and encourage him, because the young talent is definitely require encouragement from the audience.
True.
If they encourage, definitely you will get to see variety of work, whatever you want to see, like audience from whatever the screen they want to see. Then that's why if the audience doesn't appreciate, doesn't encourage, then it's very difficult for any performer to perform on any platform.
Right.
So I feel it's important the audience to watch.
Yes, इसे आशीर्वाद देना चाहिए. आशीर्वाद देना.
God bless you.
लक्ष्मण जी ने आशीर्वाद दिया मुझे.
Amazing. What else do you need?
I don't know. Ramji has also given him Ashirwad.
Yeah.
Of course.
And Arun has also blessed him, yes.
Yes, we see all the posts and all also. And it's very
Secretly also going
amazing.
to be blessing him soon.
Yeah. Okay, lastly, I'm sure the audience really wants to know, and maybe this happens or it doesn't. I have to ask you only, are we ever going to see you both sharing a screen space?
Why not? If something good or interesting come, why not? I mean, like, see, as an actor, I mean, I am ready to share screen with anyone and everyone.
Amazing.
You know, because it is important. See, I cannot say that I don't want to share a screen with him, or he doesn't want to share a screen with me. If any talented actor or any actor who wants to accept the challenge should be ready for anything and everything.
True.
If tomorrow they ask me to give, they say that I want to offer you a woman role. I said, that's it. That's going to be a challenge for me. Why not?
See, for me, it's okay. Like, if we are acting together, he won't be my dad in that. Like, I won't be seeing him as my dad. I'll be seeing him as my co-actor only. So it's that only. If it would be him or anyone, it's like a co-actor.
Right.
So I'm okay. I hope we do. Maybe you'll be directing me someday.
Right. But lastly, Krish, to the audience who's going to watch you, and sir, for all the fans, humongous amount of people who love you for the character that you've played, and you've made a place in the audience's heart which will be just irreplaceable. What do you have to say?
I'm really thankful to audience for accepting me and appreciating me and giving me encouragement. In fact, they love me so much that has given me encouragement to accept only good challenging role, not anything. See, basically, at one point of time, I stopped working because of that only. Yeah, I was offered, definitely, till date, I've been offered roles, but not very challenging kind of thing. Now I want to do only challenging role because audience expect me to do challenging role. Right. So I want to fulfill the audience expectation, what they have from me.
And from my side, for the audience, it is you've accepted him. If you all think I have 2% of the talent also, I ensure you that I'll grow in life.
Right.
See, every day you grow, every person grow in life. No one can say, because there is so much in life to learn. And I tell you, every actor can't say that he's become or she's become master or maybe the doctorate. No one. I mean, like the sky is the limit. So till the last breath of your life, you learn.
Thank you so much to the both of you for doing this, and I hope you enjoyed as well. And that's about it. Thank you so much. All the best to Krish, and looking forward to seeing you both together. And sir, of course, avid fan forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and I love you and all your audience.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure. Good luck to you.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.